Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Right, the end of the first fix is all completely done now. So the lads have been boarding upstairs, been very busy. So I'm just going to give you a little run round of how we're leaving it as it stands right now before the boarding's going on. Right, so the only things we've got left to do now is the ducting for the two upstairs bathrooms, the utility room and the downstairs bathroom. So the plan is that they're going to be vented out up here, which I did 2 core drills the other day. I'm going to get the vents coming this way as much as we can, and on this section we're going to get the all the fans mounted up here, because in between here and there's going to be an access panel cut in, so we can come in for maintenance to get hold of those fans. That's what all these are for. So you've got on there, we've got what we got on there actually. Shower room extractor fan, that one, and this one is whichever one it is, another fan anyway. Either way, so just going to quickly have a bit of a tour around, show you where we're at. I'll tell you what, I'll take you outside first while the lads are in there. But yeah, so if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button in the corner, turn your notifications on, so then you'll get a message every time I release a video. And for those of you who have already subscribed, I do massively appreciate it. Like I say, I started the YouTube journey as such in lockdown, just to help with my mental health. Because as I make no bones about it, I don't hide it in the shadows anymore, that I do suffer with a bit of mental health issues like anxiety and things like that, and so that's why I've done it. So, you know, so those of you who have subscribed, I do massively appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me. So yeah, so anyway, enough of that soppy stuff. So what we've got outside lights going on. There's one there, and one there. These, and that's going to be running round. So the bifolds have gone in today as well, so they are really nice doors. So there's got another outside light, one there and one there. So these lot on this side running round were all switched from over there, so they all come on. There's going to be a security light that's down the side, so that takes care of that one. Let's take you around here, breaking my neck. So down here we have got the 3 outside lights. So there's one down there, one a bit further on, and they're switched from just inside the utility room for when they take the bins out. So let me come back inside. So like I say, the plans change as they normally do. Initially on the plan there was the 2 double sockets here, and the network Cat 6 was going to go in there, but then that's changed, so now it's brought round to here. So in here we've got just your 2 downlights, and then the extractor is going to go into the centre up there. So in here we've got all the downlights already all in, so they're all ready to go. So what we're going to do is tuck them up so they're like that, so when the board goes up like the lads are doing now, it just push that up, and when I drill out after it's all skimmed, just be able to drop those down. So it's all capped up, like I said, I showed you in a different video, because alright, this is a gas line, this one, but I've put some Copex on underneath there to cover, so that cable can't actually touch that pipe work, so that's why that's like that. But down here you've got I think it's hot, cold, hot return and gas, so that's why that is completely off, that one. So the other thing to do is just to zip tie all these together, so they're all nice and neat. The plumber's been in, lagged all these pipes, they're all sorted. That's a gas one, so that's why that's not been lagged, but it keeps them away from each other. That's the whole idea of that. So in here we've got, so I've started using the label maker basically for all these. So I've got the island lights, down lights, outside lights and undercab lights. That's just to remind me what that is on there. And then these are all labelled up like that. So, right, so running through into this room now, we've got, like I said, I mentioned in a previous video, the idea is initially this room is your dining room. It leads out and there's not supposed to be a telly or anything in here. It's supposed to be on the wall over there, but just in case it ever does get changed and it's over here, we've put the TV points in here and a supply, and they're going to put a picture over it for the time being that they don't need it. So all the runs again, so they're all zip tied up and then ran back into the garage where the consumer unit is literally just the other side of that wall. So we'll take you through. So one of the reasons why we do this little spy hole up, doesn't even know it's happening. But yeah, so what's that there? What that is there for is when that's plasterboarded and I put a dry lining box on. If I don't cut that section out, it's this bit's too deep for the plasterboard. So on there, so then you've got that and your plasterboard sticking out. The dry lining boxes don't work very well, and then you have to cut this edge out. So it's better to just do it now while you can. In there. So yes, we're in the prayer room. This has changed slightly now because there was supposed to be downlights in here, but they were going to be going straight in the centre here. But because the way the heating pipes have been installed, I can't do that now because I've got nowhere for them to go, and they're potentially going to be touching on top of those pipes because of them sagging and whatnot on there. So that's that. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you through here. There's CCTV gone in here and all sorts. Sorry if it's a bit dark. So yeah, so we've got downstairs loo. That's our temporary one, and obviously they're all wall hung, the new one's going to be. So somebody messaged me on Instagram who was coming into the industry, and they were asking about how they're a bit confused on how to do the downlights install, as in from one room to another. So I did say to him, look, doing a video, I've done my first fix, I'll explain how I do it. You don't have to do it my way, other people do it their own way, and that's fine. So what I normally do, like I explained to him, is I'll bring my loop feed down into here. So let's say, it's not work this way, but so you've got your consumer unit over there. So I'll bring my lead in, my loop feeder down to this switch, and then back up, and then all the way over down to this switch. Okay, so I've got downlights in this room. So then I'll have my outgoing supply from here. We then ran up, and then into your downlights in this room. Okay, so that's done. So then from that downlight, if this room for argument's sake was having more in, it's not, you'd be putting, right, okay, so there's one there, another cable out to your next downlight, and your next downlight, and your next downlight, and your next downlight, and that's it. That's basically as simple as it is. And then you want to get your feed then to your next room, so you come back out of here and take your loop feed back over, whether it's to your centre light, again, if you're putting normal centre like pendants or something like that in, or down to your switch if you've got more downlights going on. So that's how I do it. No doubt there's other people who have their own opinion on how they do it, and that's great, but I hope that's helped you. So yes, that's basically the easiest way to explain how to do it, I suppose. So that being said, let's move on. On here we've got, initially on my first video I did here for the first fix stuff, I ran all my holes, my 3 holes all the way through, knowing that there's networking and stuff going in. So that's what my first one is. Anything that's on your network, your coax, you know, there's a bell lock wire in there, they have to be away from any of your voltage, you know, like your normal ring mains, lighting circuits and all the rest of it. So that's why they are in like that. These ones here are for the heating manifolds. That's what they're for. So yeah, so basically, because I knew the plumber was coming in at some stage to do his bit, but he could never really 100% tell me where he wanted all the stuff. He said just generally they're going to be there. So the reason why I ended up doing it in some white conduit, they're running 20mm down to this point, because I've got both my manifold supplies and the boiler supply. My gas and water bonding is going through. Oh sorry, boiler supply and immersion that's how that's all going to be. And then I've dropped that down, and then down here is going to be bonded, and then the gas meter's just the other side there, so that's where that's going to be bonded as well. Like I say, it is a temporary site, so don't shoot me down, this is what it is. So that is how it's been left as it stands right now. So this is all ready for first fix, but I actually really like that install, to be honest. I think it's really smart and it looks better. But he initially wants, because there is a little bit of a void behind there, he wanted me to put those in that void behind there. But if you look at all the amount of clips and things like that on there, I would have put money on when I come back to second fix that I would have had a screw straight through it. So I've done it that way, and there was a bit of banter about it, but you know, it's tough. I already got them in. So how this has been left now is, let's say I've just hung these out the way for now, but so on here there's going to be a new fuse box, full RCBO board going in. It's a 19 way that's going in there with SPD. So that's going to be going in, so it's going to be surface mounted, some trunking, bringing that down, and then from this one, for all my network stuff, that's going to be trunked down. Not entirely sure whether it's going to go a bit lower, but there's going to be a network cabinet, or whatever you call it, there at some stage. Like I say, it's not until later on when all the second fix and stuff's done. So yeah, so that's essentially what it is. So yeah, well, that was the thing, because there was talk of the boiler and stuff like that going on there. I thought, right, I'll get my CCTV cable in up that point there, and that's my outside light that's going to go in. So it's just the part you're always fighting against each other's trades and things like that, and like, because normally we do all the job ourselves. On this one, you kind of you're having to put yourself first a little bit, and just make it happen. So but yeah, it's worked out all right. So that was another tip that somebody, because I've got the Dewalt cable stapler that I've been trying out, and another guy actually said to me, so he's got one, and he says, why don't you staple one of them on and then use a zip tie, which is what that is. And that, however it was, thank you very much, because that works really well. I'll just show you outside while we're here. But yeah, that worked really well. So yeah, so thanks for that. But yeah, going onto that cable stapler, that is a brilliant bit of kit. Really pleased with that. It sped the job up loads. There is some pros and cons with it, I'm going to be honest, but I will go through all those with you when I do a full video on that. But yeah, so in a nutshell, that's where we're at. I'll show you the house. So the house is basically at this stage now. So the dormers, we've just got to see, yes, there's a broken tile, and that was because my tower's gone in, so we've got to sort that out. But it's got the render boards already on, ready to go, so we've just got that one to do on there. But the roof's all pretty much finished. We've just got there's guttering, and there's some just fascia clips to go on, and some trims, some bits of trims and stuff that need to go on around the tops. But other than that, she's pretty much sorted there. So yeah, so exciting now. So like I say, all upstairs is all boarded. I won't show you up there because it's a bit of a mess, being honest. So the lads are at college today. We are we're looking at taking on another apprentice as well at the minute. So we're just starting an interview process now for taking on a dedicated electrician apprentice. That'll be for me, because the electrical side of the business is just going mental again. So we're starting that process. So but yeah, so like I say, if you like the channel, like I say, I do appreciate all the comments and stuff like that. It's good. and like I say, you can follow him on Instagram and stuff. I'll put the link on. But yeah, I do appreciate your support. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a short and sweet one, really, just a bit of a rattle on through what we're up to. And I shall catch you on the next one. Cheers for watching.